Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on survival multiplayer with Daggerwin. I think the wheat field today is actually ready over here, so we can start harvesting that. We need the wheat obviously for the chickens. So yeah, we'll take the combine over there. I think Daggerwin had a bit of trouble getting through here with the combine. He managed to get through obviously because it was there, but it's a bit awkward with all the trees. I did take a few down though, I think, since he went through the combine. Really, we do need to cut a proper path through here because it's a bit overgrown, I suppose, with the trees. But we'll need to make an access track for that new area that we're going to create over that way, or so we're going to use it for. Possibly productions or some yard buildings or something, I'm not quite sure yet, but we'll see. But anyway, here we are at the wheat field, so we will start harvesting this, and this is going to have straw, so we're going to be able to trail the straw for baling, which is going to increase our overall profit from the field, because obviously the straw can be sold or even used for animal bedding if we do get some cows in the future, but most likely probably sold to boost the money. So yeah, last episode we built the mayonnaise production. Kind of a mixed response on that, I think, really. Totally understand the concern with it, because yeah, the value of the pallet seems to be quite high. So I think it was something like £28,000 for 1,000 litres, which is, yeah, that is a bit high. And I did express my concerns before we built it, actually. I don't know whether you remember a few episodes back when I was sort of saying about it and comparing it to the gold production on the previous series we did on the multiplayer. I do think some of these mod productions are a bit unrealistic, shall we say, with their prices. I understand why it would be good, because obviously having a quick earning production helps you progress the series, but obviously this is supposed to be a challenge, and I don't want it to become too easy, because it is a challenge. A few comments saying we haven't got crop destruction turned on and stuff. Well, that's not true. We have got crop destruction turned on. I think Daggerwin only turned it off for a couple of episodes because he was doing something I've forgotten again what he was doing. Something, I don't know, I don't want to say because I can't remember, but somebody reminded me and then I forgot again. But there was some reason why he turned it off temporarily, but it is on. Crop destruction is on this series. As you'll see in this field, actually, over the far side, I should have shown you, Daggerwin's been driving on the edge of the crop and it has damaged it. So yeah, crop destruction is on, and it is a challenge, this series, but obviously my only concern from a player's point of view is the mayonnaise production might be a bit too easy. I don't want it to be too easy, but I also want to do some progress. We've got to be having some progress, but not too quickly. So we're going to see on that, really. I think we're not definitely going to get rid of it. I think Daggerwin's still keen to keep it at the moment, but if we start making, like, you know, £100,000 a day and stuff through it, it's going to get a bit silly, because you wouldn't be making that much money on a small amount of mayonnaise. So yeah, we'll see what. I mean, let me know what your thoughts are with that. I think that's probably the best thing. Daggerwin says, how should we deal with straw? I think we should get a bigger baler. We've been asking about bigger balers or discussing it. I think we need to get a bigger baler, so I'll just mention that to Daggerwin. Okay, so I've just said to Daggerwin we should probably get a bigger baler. The bigger baler that we were talking about with the wrapper combined is 85,000 would need for that. We've currently got 66,000, so we're not too far off. And I've just said to him just get the mayonnaise pallets sold. We've got a couple of pallets already spawned, so we'll see how much we get for those. But if it is the price that it says it is, we're out of space in the tank on the combine. As you can see there, crop destruction is turned on. I've just damaged the crop, so it is turned on, and it has been turned on most of the series. It's just a couple of episodes that it wasn't, I think, which I did not turn off. It was Daggerwin that was doing something. But yeah, so anyone that says crop destruction is not turned on, it is. Right, so we need to unload. We need a trailer, and obviously that will be for the chickens, the wheat. So we'll use the wheat trailer, which is oh, he's already taken it to the field, and he's on the wrong side of the field, so I'm going to have to move that. Yeah, he puts it this side of the field and then drops it. The thought was there, but I do need it, because this wheat, obviously wheat is the highest yielding grain crop. A few of you said barley was, it's not true. Wheat is the highest yielding grain crop, definitely. As you can see, I've not even got sort of halfway around the field, probably halfway around the field, I think. Yeah, it's just sold the mayonnaise, so that's £65,000. So I think that is a bit too much. In my opinion, we should get rid of that mayonnaise production. It's a shame because it's nice to try something different, but I do think it's probably going to be a bit too easy with that. But yeah, wait for hearing your thoughts on that. I'm sure you'll tell Daggerwin as well what you think, but I like to read my comments as well. So if you've got any thoughts and you want to put it in my comments, I'm happy to read that. But in my personal opinion, I think we might be getting rid of it again, because I think for 2 pallets, 65,000 is a bit too much. So it's nice to have the money boost, but it's not realistic that. You wouldn't get £65,000 for 2 pallets of mayonnaise in real life. Okay, so we're unloading the combine. I can continue with this now. I will need Daggerwin probably to cart for me, because as you saw there, it's going to get full before we can get around the field all the way. So yeah, we'll need somebody on the tractor and trailer. I think Daggerwin's probably going to start baling when he's bought the new baler. I think that's the plan for today. We're going to upgrade the baler. At least we can afford it now anyway. Anyway, yeah, as that unloads, I will time lapse the rest of this, or for a bit anyway, and speak to you again in a bit. We're making some good progress with the harvest. It is filling up very quickly, the combine though, so I've got to keep on top of emptying it. This tractor doesn't look too healthy, so I think we're going to just repair it. I don't think Daggerwin's been keeping on top of his maintenance on this one. Oh dear, yeah, definitely needs repairing. It's cost us another 5,000, but never mind, at least the tractor is now in good condition. Should we get an auto stacker? Do we need one? I don't know really. There's not too many bales. I don't mind moving them by hand. Well, Daggerwin, I've just said I don't mind moving them by hand. Daggerwin seems to want to do it with an auto stacker, so I don't know whether it's up to him whether he wants to buy one, but I personally wouldn't. I think Daggerwin wants to buy one, but I need to unload the combine. Oh dear. The combine's going to get full now. Hopefully not. Hope I can get to it before it gets full. It's going to be close though. Yes, we did it. This trailer will certainly need unloading then, so this can go to the silo for storage, and the other trailer can be used for the chicken feed. It was a good suggestion actually about the chickens. If we tip a pile of wheat in front of them, and then get a conveyor, then it should fill the feed trough on its own without us having to do it, because obviously it's emptying really quickly. It's only 1,000 litre capacity on the chicken feed, so that will save us from forgetting about it and letting them run out of feed. So we might do that. It's not a bad idea at all if it works. Okay, this is almost full, this trailer, so I'll go and tip this. There we go. Right, so we'll go and take this to the silo, which is over here. Then what I might do is take the other trailer to the chickens, and that one can stay at the chickens, and then this will be obviously our main grain carting trailer, as I've said in the previous episode, I think, or one before that when we bought it. This will be our actual grain carting trailer, which has got a 22,000 litre capacity. The other one I think is about, what was it? I don't remember. Probably about 18. I'm not sure. Well, we'll find out, because I'm about to go and connect up to that one when I've tipped this. So this little tent here, if you didn't see it in my previous video, this is where we sell the mayonnaise. It's the sell point for the mayonnaise, so yeah, that cost us an extra 1,500, but based on what we're getting for the mayonnaise, it was worth it. But yeah, it would be a bit of a shame to get rid of the mayonnaise, because obviously we've been wanting to get that. It's such a shame that the price isn't a bit more realistic. That's the only thing with it. So I like to try out different productions, but it's just, like I said earlier, it's disappointing that the price is just so unrealistically high. Anyway, I'll wait for more feedback on that. Oh, this trailer looks like it's about 12,000 or 11.5, I should think. 11,500 litre capacity on this. So yeah, the new one is quite a lot bigger. There's a little triangle there that got missed because obviously I put it on the helper there, so yeah, I can come back to that though. The thing is, with this mayonnaise, if we do decide to get rid of it, or if the general reply in the comments is yes, get rid of it, we've already put about 10,000 litres of canola oil into the production, which we're going to lose if we delete it, so or you know, sell it again. So that would be a shame. We're going to lose money if we do that. So maybe it's worth keeping it until we've used up the canola oil that we've already put in there, and then getting rid of it. I don't know. I really don't know what to do, but all I know is I wanted a production to make use of our materials that we've made, like the canola oil. I just wanted it to be a bit more realistic. We'll pull this trailer out just so it doesn't take any more of it, just in case we do decide to not use it anymore. At least it's not using up that canola oil. Right, now go back to the silo, get the trailer, and we'll continue unloading the combine. Looks like Daggerwin might have taken over on the combine. Oh yeah, he's just doing that triangle there. Because with this new baler he's bought, certainly it's keeping up with the combine, that's for sure. It's much, much faster than the old one that we had. Yeah, there we go. So he's been using this Fent. He's bought a Fent baler and wrapper combination, which can do much, much larger bales. These are much bigger than what we used to be able to make. I don't know how full the combine is. Looks like he wants to unload, so that's fine. It's always easier when you've got a real person driving the combine rather than a helper, because yeah, it's just you get too close to it, it stops and stuff, and it's a bit slow on turning around the headlands and stuff like that. So yeah, it's nice having a real driver on the combine when you're carting. So yeah, I think what should we do? I don't really want to stay on the trailer full time, because I'm going to be sat around a bit. So if there's another job I can do to keep me busy while I'm waiting for the combine to get full. There is obviously this field will need replanting, but can't really start that until the bales have been cleared. So what I can do is start moving the bales maybe. Although we will need a tractor. We'll need a front loader tractor obviously to move the bales. And both the tractors are kind of taken up. One's on the baler and one's on the trailer, so one's going to have to be dropped off. I have to drop the trailer, I suppose. And then go and get the front loader. Oh, it's raining. That's not good for harvest. We're still going on about the autostacker. How much? Well, let's have a look at it. Oh, that drill strip in the sale as well. This one's 50,000, but that's all our money, isn't it? So, personally, I don't think we should get that. I don't mind moving them by hand. I think I've managed to convince him not to buy it. I don't think spending all of the money on an autostacker is the most sensible thing at this stage, because we can move them by hand. Oh, there's the thunder again. Very loud. Don't know what it's like, don't know how it comes out on video, but certainly for me it's loud if I have to turn the volume down. Otherwise it will pick up on the microphone. Right, so we'll get of course the trailer is in use, isn't it, with this? That's the only downside of not having an autostacker. I have to unload the canola oil pallets. Don't know where to put those. I just don't want them to get fed into the production if we do decide to remove it again. Probably put them in the yard, I think, just for now, and then probably decide on what we're going to do with the canola oil. Probably unload them somewhere here, and then yeah, when we've decided, or once we've read the comments on what people think to do about the mayonnaise production, we can either sell these pallets of canola oil, or we can continue to feed the production. So, right, drop the trailer. There we go. Then I'll get these unloaded, and then we'll start moving the straw bales. Okay, so we've got all the bales so far loaded onto the trailer, which is good. All the straw bales, me and Daggerwin did that. So now and the rain has finally stopped, so we've just started at the combine again. Combine can get on with its harvesting, and I've just started on the baler. I haven't had to go on the baler yet, so I'm just going to do a little bit of baling. Don't know whether we'll get the whole field finished today. Probably not now, because we've obviously got delayed with the rain. But we're going to do a bit more baling. Oh, the combine already needs unloading. So Daggerwin said mulching, so hopefully he will leave off and empty the combine, but I'm not sure whether he will, so I might have to do that. It's about to get full, so I'll probably have to do that. Mulching is good. Mulching does help. Obviously, it increases the yield. So in fact, the yield in this wheat, I think this was mulched before we drilled it, and yeah, the yield in this wheat was amazing. It's really, really high yielding. So it was seriously worth doing. It had everything it needed, I think, this field to make it the maximum possible yield that we could get, so that's good. I think, yeah, the combine's going to be full now, so I think I'll just have to go and unload it, which I mean dropping the baler off, because there's no spare tractor, I don't think. Well, there's the Fent, but I don't think that's going to pull a fully loaded grain trailer. So luckily the combine has turned around, which is good. I mean, that means the auger's on the right side of the combine to unload it. Not sure whether I'm going to get to the end before it gets full. I don't think I will. No, it's full now. Yeah. So yeah, I'll have to just stop here and go and get the trailer. It's a bit annoying having to do this, but it's not the end of the world. Just could do with one extra decent sized tractor, really. I think that's the thing. I think when we do get another tractor, a bigger tractor, we'll probably possibly not sell either of these, we'll probably keep them. Because it is just handy to have an extra tractor sometimes. I suppose usually we don't need it, but when we do need it, it's handy to have. So I can't leave the trailer here either because it'll be in the way of my baling, so I have to wait for it to unload, then move the trailer and then continue with the baling. Okay, so the combine's just finished unloading now, so I can move that and I'll get back to the baling. So yeah, there's our, I don't know whether you saw them before, but there's our bales that we've got so far. Nicely stacked, or reasonably well stacked anyway, not perfect. I was trying to get the one on the back, it kept falling off, so yeah, it didn't quite go to plan, but at least it's now all neatish. We will get more on that trailer, hopefully. We'll get the another layer on top of those, so we'll do three high, and then we'll keep them on the trailer probably until, well, I'm not sure when it will be, but whenever the price is better. September's not too bad for price, but it's going to increase. It increases towards winter, so as we're approaching winter now, the price is only going to go up. So it makes sense, as we're not long to wait really, we might as well just give it an extra month or two before we sell the straw. So then we will make more money out of it, basically. So yeah, there's Daggerwin doing his mulching. I'll just continue with the baling, I think. Okay, so we've managed to work really hard there, and we've completed the field, the harvest. So that's really good. I wasn't expecting to get that done today, but yeah, I'm happy we've got that done, because that was a big field. Well, not so much the size of the field, it's more the yield I think we got. Obviously wheat's already a high yielding crop, but it seemed to yield extremely well. The combine was almost constantly full. But yeah, we've managed to get that done, thank goodness, and it's all sorted out now. So last thing to do, Daggerwin just moving the last bales. I've just finished the baling, obviously, put the baler away, and then I'll just go and get the trailer, which has got the last bit of wheat in it, and tip that in the silo. We'll have a look at how much wheat we actually got off that field. Obviously there's a little bit in the feed trailer as well at the chicken farm, but most of it's in the silo now, and there's just a bit left in this trailer here, and then that'll be all of it. So we'll see how much wheat we got, but my guess is quite a bit, because that seems to go on for a while, that harvest. Like I say, I really wasn't expecting to get it done today at all, but we have managed to get it done. Okay, there's 6,400 in the trailer, which isn't too much, but there is a lot in the silo. So let's just tip this and see what we've got. This is more than enough for the chickens. We won't need the sorghum. We have got a field of sorghum growing over the other side of the river, but they're not going to need that for a while, I don't think. Okay, so that's tipping, and we'll see what sort of wheat we've got in the silo now. Okay, wheat, we've got 66,000 litres in the silo, plus another 11,000 I think it is in the trailer by the chickens. So that makes a total of 77,000 I believe. So yeah, 77,000 litres in total for that field. So yeah, very impressive. That's a lot of wheat. Nothing else in storage. And the productions, let's just quickly look at the productions. So lettuce, they'll soon need some more water. Furniture obviously still going fine. There's no oil to process at the moment, and the mayonnaise production is out of eggs, but it's full of oil. So we do need some more eggs. But the chickens are fairly slow at producing at the moment. So yeah, there we go. So I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.